Scottie Pippen doesn't think the Cavs will give Isaiah Thomas a max contract this offseason due to LeBron James. Max, do you think if LeBron leaves, IT gets the max there?
Yes, he does. Because what listen, presuming he's healthy, right? You talk about the hip. He can do Isaiah Thomas things. We've seen that already. The question is, can he do it over a full slate of games, playing over 30 minutes a game? But he has team-carrying offensive ability. He's done it before. If he's healthy, he can do it again, and he's worth the price of admission. And then you have to ask yourself, if LeBron leaves, look, no one in the history of the world ever wanted to sign a max contract in Cleveland if they were actually a max contract-worthy player. I mean, Dan Gilbert is under an illusion if he thinks, or is deluded if he thinks that that's an attractive place. The only reason people want to go there is LeBron James. So if LeBron James leaves, you need a star who can bring the fans in and a guy whose offense you can build a playoff team around. That's Isaiah.
Good analysis, but it's wrong because it's not. It's about Dan Gilbert. It's not about Isaiah Thomas. What should happen is that Dan Gilbert should do exactly what you just highlighted for the reasons that you highlighted. Chances are, if LeBron James decides to part ways, he's going to be willing to just clean house and just start from scratch, because since LeBron has arrived, he's had one of the top 2 payrolls in all of basketball each year. Dan Gilbert has lived up to his end of the bargain in terms of spending the money on the team that LeBron James wanted him to spend, as opposed to just leaving everything on the shoulders of LeBron James. The problem is, if you're Isaiah Thomas, I think that he's been underpaid for years. I think that in today's NBA market, Isaiah Thomas, a healthy Isaiah Thomas, is easily worth over $170 million. But a Kyle Lowry signs a 3-year, $100 million deal. A John Wall, who's bigger and can play on both ends of the floor, even though he can't score and shoot like Isaiah Thomas, signed a $175 million extension. Bradley Beal, who I like a lot, but has to play better in fourth quarters. Show up and give me some points in the fourth quarter, please. He signs for $138 million. DeMar DeRozan's at $139 million. When you see those kind of numbers, then you look at 5'9" defensive liability that is Isaiah Thomas, coming off a hip surgery, just playing, has never averaged more than 22 points per game other than last year. When you talk about max dollars in today's NBA economy, which is $200 million plus, I can't see Dan Gilbert doing that. I don't think he will.
The reason he scored all those points, they took the handcuffs off. By the way, Gilbert's going to have to spend 90% of the cap anyway, or you have to give that money to the players. You might as well give some money to a star.
But not on one player.